Hello, my name is Mark Gain, as you've already figured that out because it says it on my YouTube channel. This is another Flight Simulator X video. I'm actually already in flight. I actually just now found the town that I live in, which is Cedarville. I did not know they had that on here. So I'm trying to find the town, because I live a couple doors down from a university here. And this is the Air National Guard base over there. So I went one way, kind of stayed in the field area, like country open fields, which is where we have those out here. And I'm going to head into this town area, see if I can find something. I figured I would go ahead and record a video in the event that I do find my actual town, so that just because some of my family might be interested in it. I know I'm very excited to see that they have Cedarville on here. So I'm thinking this right here is actually Springfield. Because if we take this road, this bends around here a little bit, and actually, now this airport right here is not mapped out the way it actually is, because right about where this turns at is where you will check in if you're in the military, whether you're Air National Guard, Army National Guard, Army Reserve, Navy. Right where this turn is right here, you go into a guard station. There's a bunch of roads and stuff like that. So let's continue on the way we were heading there. So before I took this side road, just see what we find. Although I'm pretty sure that is Springfield, because the city of Springfield is quite literally almost right after that road there. So we will give it a go and see what we get. Worst case scenario, I can find 70. I will follow that. I know this isn't like X-Plane 10 where they spent, I think it was 3 or 4 years driving and flying over to kind of map the entire world, literally, for that, because I know that's what they call that, plausible, as in scenery matches. You've got the buildings where they're supposed to be, all that stuff. This isn't like that, obviously, because it's Flight Simulator X, but I don't need that to be able to tell me where I'm at. Seeing as how I live here, I can just follow the basic roads, and I kind of know where the roads sort of go. Although, I'm having no trouble with this one, but I'm pretty sure this is Springfield right here. So we will actually head the other way here. And it could be that my town, that Cedarville University is in, is where I live. I don't live at the university, I live in that town. It could be that they just didn't put that on here. They didn't map it out or something. It'll be a little disappointing if that's the case, but I will know roughly where I'm at. So if that's not there, then we will go ahead and follow old 32 until it runs into the new one, and take I-675 and see if we can't find my sister's place in Centerville. we can't do that, we will backtrack and see if we can't find my brother's place in Beaver Creek. But anyhow, the helicopter I am flying is a Robinson R44 Raven 2. The company that made this, the model for the game, is called the Aero Club. You might know that they make a lot of stuff for them. For Flight Simulator X, and I believe they make some for Flight Simulator 2004 as well. And that's who made this particular mod, if you will, for this simulator. And these are really easy to install. The payware is what you do is you will pay for the aircraft, then you'll get an unlock code and you will download it, and it will tell you to unlock it. Once you unlock it, you select, like this one, you can download to Flight Simulator 2004 or Flight Simulator X. Seeing as how I'm running X Deluxe, I went ahead with the X edition to download that. You do get both versions of it. You don't have to pay again to get the other one. You have it, and you don't need to pay to unlock it again. Or, I mean, you don't have to unlock it again. Once you unlock it, it's unlocked. Unless you're trying to put it on a new computer, then of course, yeah, you need to unlock it. But yeah, you just click on which simulator you want to load into, and you run that setup program, and it will install itself. So there's no copying and pasting gauges or aircrafts or sounds or scripts or anything like that to your mods folder, because the payware aircraft actually install themselves for you. Let's see, we should be getting into town here. Let's see if they actually put it in here. And what I'm seeing is it looks like they might have put in the lake that's on the university, because the university has like a small lake, or a pond, I guess. It's bigger than a pond, but it's not as big as what you would think a lake is. Yeah, that's probably what that's going to be, because this road right here that we're just now taking, this usually go. Oh, wait. This side road is part of the college's property, so let's see if it's. And no, it just dead ends. Because this road right here that I just turned on, you would usually take, and there's like a track over here. You've got, I think, a soccer field. And then, of course, where all these trees are at are where the university itself would be sitting. Or maybe not. Maybe I got off there a minute. No, that's where that's at. Okay. Yeah, and they actually. Wait, no, Flight Simulator X is not that old, because I'm seeing a road that's not even here. So it's kind of got me lost. Well, let's see if we can find our way through it anyways. Oh, and I just wanted to add something, because I know somebody gave me some flack on one of my other videos. Flight Simulator X, as well as X-Plane 10 and Flight Simulator 2004, and I believe Prepared 3D are all certified by the FAA as legal, for lack of a better term, tenders, if you will. So to get your pilot's license, I think you need 50 to 70 hours. The FAA stated that on either of these simulators, flight simulators, you can get half those required hours on these simulators because of how realistic they are. You are also able to get, if you want to get your helicopter rating, you only need to have 5 hours in an actual helicopter. The remaining hours you can get on this simulator. Same goes with the commercial pilot's license, also with your multi-engine rating, and also with your instrument rating. And another reason is because airline companies, this is the actual simulator that they use. Of course, they're sitting in like a cockpit, but the Flight Simulator X engine is what they're using. So I just wanted to add that for those of you who say, you know, flying a helicopter's a lot more harder in real life than it is on the game. Well, the only reason it would feel harder is because you're actually feeling the movement. But if you can fly one on this game, you can fly one in real life. I should know. I've flown planes before with my friends. I've never flown a real helicopter, although I really want to. But I am very good at flying on here, and back when I was 16 years old, I went for a EAA and Eagles flight, was offered a scholarship for my pilot's license and to become one of their pilots because of how good I was, and that was only from a flight simulator. And that's why the FAA has now licensed them as legal aircraft, or not legal aircraft, as being realistic enough that you don't have to have all your time in an actual aircraft or an actual helicopter if you can't afford it. Alright, now what we're following here is the old Highway 32. It's back to what I was just saying. I only wanted to put that out there for those of you or someone who's going to watch this video and say, yeah, you might be good on that game, but you're not good in real life. I've never flown a real helicopter, like I just said. I have flown real airplanes. The only difference between a real airplane and the airplanes on here is you actually feel what's happening when you fly in real life. You don't on here. So anyways, enough about that. But let's see if we can't follow this into Centerville. Well, that is if I even have the right highway. I think I do, but I might not. I don't know. Guess we'll find out, right? That up there is the Greene County Airport, so I know I'm heading roughly in the right direction. So we will follow this. If it's not going where I think it's going, then we'll just go ahead and head over to that airport there and take the road from there. Now, if the company that made FSX, or is responsible for mapping, if they map that airport right, it'll only have one runway. It's a long one, but it's only one. Yeah, we're going the right place. This is the Xenia exit. My aunt actually works up here. There's a highway patrol station right here. Follow this road up here a little bit, and there's a assisted living spot. Now, normally that road would just go straight. Or 35 would just go straight past that. I wouldn't actually turn right there like that. But we will follow it anyway to see what happens. Or nope, sorry, this is what we're flying over right here is where my aunt works. I got I was off back there. Wow, I must have started way back. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Now I'm starting to see stuff that's familiar in the way this road bends. And this T that's up here, that thinner road is actually an overpass. Drive under that. Okay. So now I know where I'm at. Alright. Yep, and they have one runway there. So they did model that correctly. Which is nice. Get the actual name of this up here, should tell me. Yes, Greene County Jackson Regional Airport. That's where I went for my Young Eagles flight. Yep. The only difference between this and the real one is on this end of the runway, it's actually a big drop because it's sitting up on like a hill. So this should actually have like a big drop. This should be elevated here, but I'm not a stickler for that kind of thing. So they have the basic ground set up because this is how the tarmac is set up on here. Have a very long runway. Got a really obnoxiously long taxiway, and then of course these screens, these spots where it's just like where sky grass, that's actually hangars. This right here is the FBO. You do have aircraft here, up here that, so let's see if they have it. No, they don't. There should be a square up here for your run-up area. But other than that, it's all good. I mean, they've got it mapped out very well. Let's get back on 35 here. There is no stream there. I don't know why they put that there. There's no little stream there. This over here is here because this is a salt something. Some factory does stuff with salt or something. There are no skyscrapers in this area. This building and this building should not be here. But as I just said, I'm not a stickler for those details. So long as the roads aren't that different, I should be able to find my way. But we're actually going to head back towards that airport, land, and switch to an airplane because it'll be a lot faster. And you know what? We don't have any lights on, so I'm going to turn that on. We'll go ahead and turn our landing light on since we are getting ready to land. What we're going to do is we're going to land on the runway. Since we're going to be taking off again, there's no need to land up here on the tarmac and the taxi out. Will take more time to do that. Of course, in real life, yes, you would have to do that. But for now, we're just going to kind of sit down here. Looks like someone's sitting on the tarmac. There we go. Nice soft touchdown there. Not quite straight, so we'll fix that. Just make sure, yep, that is recording. Alright. So it's gonna be here. let's roll. This exit would be what you take to get to Fairfield Commons Mall in Beaver Creek, Ohio. So we will turn here and follow this little back road. I know it doesn't look like one, but in real life that's just a 2-lane road. It should take us from there. If not, it's not the end of the world. I just thought I'd try and explore a little bit, see if I can find some of the places I've been to.
Switch to something that flies faster. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. And I actually haven't played this video, so I don't know what my voice sounds like, but if it sounds like I'm losing it, I'm not. This is just how I sound sometimes. So I will see you guys later. If you like this video, please click the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Even if you didn't like it, then you can still hit that like button and you can still subscribe. Alright, I will catch you guys again.